Kia ora, folk. Welcome to the fourth game out of the fourth preseason games in Auckland. We're playing the Botany Swarm against the Auckland Mako tonight. Previously, last night, the Auckland Mako played the West Auckland Admirals, with the West Auckland Admirals winning 3-2 in overtime. So tonight the Storm will be playing, I guess, kind of a tired Auckland Mako potentially. I don't know. What are your thoughts? Will they be a bit tired out here tonight?
Yeah, I think so. By the way, I'm Bartek.
Oh, sorry, I didn't introduce us. Josh Kretschmer, Bartek Owatowski.
Yeah, so I was there at the game last night. I think Josh was watching the Blues.
Yeah, sorry, I was at the Blues game.
But it was a great game. So I think it was Marcus McDonald once again tying it up with a couple minutes left to send it to overtime. And once again, the West Auckland Admirals took the win in overtime, 50 seconds this time. Justin Daigle tucked it between Joel Gerard's legs, and I think we'll be seeing the highlights coming up very shortly. Taylor Kennedy back there, and a good battle. Marcus McDonald strips the puck from Taylor Kennedy, able to get it behind the net. And Marcus McDonald looking for a pass, no option. And, oh, 2 saves by Lachlan. Well done, Lachlan Hyde. Again, rim it around the boards. And that Scott Henry comes out with the puck. Scott Henry makes a pass in the middle. Vinny Cistrone, and a massive save by Joel Gerard. What a save. So now we're seeing a replay of that pass to Vinny Cistrone. Vinny goes to the forehand, and a massive toe save by Joel Gerard. Probably not going to get much game time for the Admirals. We're still working out the IHF international transfer to see if I can be a bench warmer this year. Ooh, and oh! The Admirals smash it home. That was Scott Henry, as Marco said. I seen in the chat, Oilers win. Go Oilers! As a Leafs fan, I've jumped on the Oilers. Oh! Oh no, I jinxed it! What have I done? The Mako get it into the net, the gaping open net, they stuff it in, and it is 1-1. These sort of issues. So we're seeing the replay now. And the Mako win the draw forward, and an awkward bounce after that beautiful passing play from the Admirals. Off Scott Henry's skate, and Scott Henry one-on-one with the goaltender. He's got a great shot. Oh, what a save by Joel Graham. What a catch. The Admirals looking for an opportunity here, just maintaining possession, cycling it around, and that cross the ice pass, that east to west pass. Oh, and what a save by Joel Graham. What a massive save on that one-timer. Oh, and I think that was Gareth McLeish there. Was that Gareth in a little bit of a winger position there, right? He was in that slot there.
It was pretty deep for a defenseman, and just is there on the back post.
Ooh, and a great pass there. Oh, and what a save by Joel, and scramble from the net. Joel is down, trying to get his hands on the puck in the Snow Angel position. I have no idea where the puck is. I think Joel found it. Ooh, a collision there. Oh, more collisions. Huge hit there. Everyone's throwing the bodies, and the Admirals. Will Taylor, I think that is, taking the shot off the knee pad. Sebastian with that long chip pass to Jesse Allen. What a pass there, Jesse, with the shot. Huge save by Lachlan there. Well done, Lachlan, and covers it up to retrieve it. Mako get the zone entry there. Number 24 battling in the corner against Flynn Hayward-Jones. And Marcus gets it off the post, and I think, oh, they forced it in! The Mako scored to tie it up with the empty net. Wow. Body maybe between her legs. We're seeing that replay now. I think that was, yeah, it looked like it was between her legs maybe. It was 7 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and maybe one last shot. No. We are going to overtime, the second weekend in a row that the Admirals and the Mako are going to overtime. Henry, thanks for watching. And Bonnie Pert saying Lachlan is amazing goalie. Yes, she is. Well-deserved star for Lachlan. Has been solid. Good to see we've got, I mean, Chaba is the obvious #1 for the Admirals, but Yeah, it's good to see. Got some good backups behind him with Jaden, Lachlan, Gavin, and Justin looking for an opportunity. Being very cautious, not wanting to give the puck away there. Pim Vandermeulen and someone losing edge. Their opportunity here for Justin, and he tucks it in through the goalie's legs, through Joel's legs. And the game is over. The Admirals end it 50 seconds into overtime. Justin Daigle, the captain, well, not captain yet, I am guessing the captain, as he has traditionally been, ends it for the Admirals.
Welcome back, folks. I'm Josh Kretschmar, and this is Bartek Awatowski, my co-host. I hope you enjoyed those highlights. We're just getting ready to start the Botany Swarm against the Auckland Mako game tonight. Players are still in their locker rooms. I'm sure they'll be coming out shortly. I think next week is going to be the start of the NZIHL, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
I think we've only got one series kind of getting played. Might be Red Devils Thunder. I should have checked before I said this, but I believe it's a South Island game. And
yeah, I think so. I think the Admirals aren't traveling to Queenstown until the end of this month, I believe. I'm not sure what the Swarm plans are, but I see you're wearing the Swarm jersey. I'm sure you're all up to date on their schedule.
I'm well aware of their schedule. I'm going to be traveling with them going till the South Island game. So.
Oh, awesome. Are
yeah.
you doing the camera or commentary?
No, I'm going to do the awesome role of being in the stands and enjoying the hockey.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Just being the super fan.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's awesome. When's the first, or what's the first city you're traveling to with the Swarm?
They'll be going to Christchurch first. That's going to be, I think, in the second week of June, roughly. And then they'll be back up in Auckland and then going back down to Dunedin the next week. So quite a few flight hours there.
Awesome. It'll be a bit chilly down there. It's already chilly up here in Auckland.
Oh, yeah. The other day was freezing. I love the cold, though. I'm pretty sure I was born in a rink. Secret Canadian.
See, I'm actually Canadian. I do not want to experience the cold. That's why I moved here. I'm a refugee from the snow. I want to see ice inside my rink. I don't want to see it outside. Nope. I want my sweat to instantly evaporate when I walk out into the sun. That is my ideal sort of hockey situation.
Yeah, that sounds good, I think, for the majority of people. Yeah.
So regarding the goalie situation today, so I believe that actually Joel Gerard, who was playing yesterday for the Mako, has actually swapped sides and will be in net for the Swarm tonight. And it'll be the Swarm goalie, Connor Parr, who's playing for the Swarm last weekend, will be in net for the Mako. I'm not sure if Connor Parr is starting. We can see Connor on the other side of the rink in the red and black pads. So I'm not sure if he's starting or if Caleb Price is starting.
It looks like it's going to be Caleb Price.
I do think it's Caleb. We can see Connor wishing him good luck. So Caleb Price, good young goalie, will be filling in for my team, the Rangers, tomorrow night because I have to work late. I think he only recently turned 18. And he will be playing for the, I think it's the University of Washington Huskies next year in the ACHA. So he just got himself a spot. He went through the tryouts a few weeks ago, and we're underway.
Yeah, we had Atwell and Dalmatau take the face-off there. Passing over to Luke Simon. Luke Simon takes out the ball, kind of crashes a bit into the linesman there. Swarm take the puck back to Sandoy. Looking for a pass. Pass over to Simon. Back to the D to Sandoy. He's going to make a run up. He's got the space. Drop pass to Polozov, who misses it. Back up to Sandoy in the corner. Polozov, Sandoy. Polozov again. Kind of battling along the boards for that one. Chips it back to Sandoy. Point to Simon. He puts it towards net. I don't know if Caleb Price saw that one, but it got blocked in front. Mako taking the puck up. Oh, but stolen by Hopkinson as he keeps the puck in the zone. Polozov collects it up, looking for a pass all the way to Vordanov. All to Hopkinson, he puts a shot on. Saved by Price.
That was a huge save there. First save of the game, and he had to make that on Polozov.
Yeah, Swarm finding good space at the moment. Puck goes back to Vordanov as he's enters the zone. Shot on goal, just wide. Kyle Jonsson battling for the puck here. Mako clicked the puck. Entering to their zone. Bit of a hit on Quigley there.
Quigley, great young player for the Admirals. Filling in for the Mako tonight.
Swarm tried to clear the puck, but it also hit the ref a bit there. But they still managed to make the best of it. Shot by Johnson there, but saved by Price again.
Yeah, good blocker save there into the corner. Good rebound control, not to let that pop out into the slot.
Kyle March manages to steal the puck off the boards. Looking for a fast. Over to captain Andy Hay. Another save blocker for Price. Ooh, puck went straight into the slot, but managed to bounce out. Andy Hay finds the pass up to Tula. Manages to enter the zone. Not with ease, though. I believe that was Marcus McDonald managed to chip that back out of the zone. As the puck gets dumped around the boards. Just a bit of a battle. Swarm managed to get the puck, take it straight to the net. Getting double teamed here. Puck gets loose. Both teams trying to find it. Puck goes behind the net.
You can see number 24 there on the Mako. That's Logan Campbell. He's a big kid. I was just talking to Coach Jeff Bohm before the game. Apparently he is 6'4". So if we see him throw the body, he's going to be sending people flying.
Yeah, it's some good height to have in D there. Swarm keep the puck in the zone, but not for long. Luke Simon will be skating back to get it. On net, so no icing. Play continues, but that's maybe to the Swarm advantage as Atwell enters the zone with the puck. Passes back to number 9, Jackson Fontaine. Fontaine with the shot/pass to the slot. To Polozov, point for Sandoy. He just dumps it to the corner. We've got number 7, Wilson Kushnaruk. I believe this might be his first game for Swarm. Oh, we've got a penalty here on the play. I think that may have been a tripping call.
Yeah, I think you're probably right.
Yeah,
probably a trip.
Tripping.
So who's the naughty boy going in the box?
Oh, yeah, it was Mako player, number 4 something. 41? Oh, yeah, Lewis Bohm. Jeff's son.
Coach Jeff's son.
So Swarm will have an early power play for this game. They'll be hoping to get on the scoreboard quick.
Yeah, Lewis's brother Oscar was up here from Dunedin last weekend playing for the Mako. This time it's just Lewis, or Louis in French.
Oh yeah, probably should be Louis. Yes.
Louis.
Mako managed to have the possession despite being on the penalty kill. Ooh, good move there by McDonald.
Oh, look at those hands. Absolutely dangled the Swarm player.
Swarm managed to do a loose pass up to nobody. Ooh, I thought that would have been an icing call, but I guess the battle was even there. Swarm pass over to Vordanov, who's got the puck, keeps it in. Over to Hopkinson, back to Vordanov. Shot from the point. Tula picks the puck up, being hassled by a Mako player. Puck goes flying down the ice. No icing as the Mako are on a penalty kill. Vordanov with the puck behind the net. Ooh, passes in front of net to Polozov. He skates it up. Kind of does a loose pass intended for Atwell. Mako have the puck. They're just going to dump that again. Oh, I believe that went into the bench or something.
Yeah, they're testing if the backup goalie was ready. Connor's not wearing his helmet, but I don't think it got too close to him. Didn't have too much to worry about there.
Yeah, I think Kozak was just telling Pat to go put the helmet on as well.
Yeah, it looks like could see the discussion between the two backups on the bench. It's Korczak, by the way.
Korczak.
He's a fellow Polak, though he's from Chicago, I think, whereas I'm from the Toronto area.
Nice. As the Swarm have possession again for the power play. Polozov with the puck. Puts it in the corner for Sandoy. To the point for Simon. A shot that goes wide to Dalmatal, I believe, to Simon. Back to Dalmatal. Oh, sorry, Dalmatal's playing for the Mako, so that's definitely not Dalmatal. That's Fontaine.
Oh, Dalmatal's on the Mako again tonight.
Yes, yeah. He took the opening face-off.
We can see Fontaine. He's playing against his brother. Family feud tonight. The Lucas Fontaine, I believe, on the Mako. Jackson Fontaine, his older brother, on the Swarm. Jackson, I believe, was the top goal scorer for the Ice Blacks in Bulgaria at the recent IIHF World Championships, Division 2B.
Yeah, we have a few more of the Ice Blacks players have come back to play. So Atwell, I believe, is back now as well. Simon as well played for the Ice Blacks in Bulgaria. Good penalty kill by the Mako. Lit up a few shots, but nothing incredibly dangerous.
Yeah, I think it was maybe only one shot on the power play that actually got through to Caleb Price. I think it was a real tight angle shot from Jackson. That was the only actual shot that got to him. Well, we have someone watching from Iraq, Nemi10 in the chat. We can see. That's awesome.
That's going to be
for joining us.
Middle of the night for you, surely. Appreciate the commitment. Whistle for something. I'm not too sure what happened there.
I missed that too. I was looking at the chat. I think we're seeing the replay. What? I think the net came off. That must be it.
Yeah.
Yeah, these the pegs they tend to use here in New Zealand are not very good. It's a tiny little piece of steel, and it doesn't hold the net on, especially when you got a bigger goalie running into that post. We see XX Bipolar XX in the chat saying "Go Storm." Unfortunately, the Storm are not playing.
No.
I assume you mean the Swarm.
We'll drum that up to autocorrect.
And Spinorama29 from Minnesota, thank you for joining us.
Nice. Keep those comments coming through. We'll love to see the engagement from our fans.
Yeah, we've got the chat up on our monitors so we can see all your comments. So feel free to ask us any questions or tell us what teams you're cheering for, either in the NZIHL or in the NHL.
As we get underway, the Mako winning the face-off there. Puck possession. Passes that up to Wimmer, who dumps it in for a chase for Allen to get beaten by the Swarm there. McDonald with the puck. He's just going to skate, use those big legs of his. Oh, with a little move as well. And a shot and a goal! Wow, that was coast to coast.
What a snipe, top shelf. I think Caleb wasn't really ready for that. He didn't really react. I think maybe he was expecting McDonald to make the pass there. Unrelated to Marcus McDonald, actually, who's playing for the Mako tonight.
Yes, so we see him. McDonald skating up over the zone. Simple little move, just a little toe drag, but that was I want to say top left, but that was pretty center on the goal, but still top. Knocked the bottle, went a bit flying.
Yeah, so short side snipe. I think Caleb, he didn't really get into his post guard position. You either want to do the VH or RVH in that situation, or if you're going to stand up, sort of make a nice seal with your shoulder against the post. But hopefully Caleb will recover from that and have a good game.
I believe we have no, the net's come off again.
Yeah, we could hear the Swarm coaches yelling delay of game.
How easy is it to kind of purposely knock off the goal?
I mean, it's very easy to accidentally knock off the goal. So
yeah, I'm not saying he's doing it on purpose. Just that's always a question I've had in my head.
No, Caleb's a bigger guy, so he's going to knock the net off when you actually can't really play goalie correctly without pushing off the post. If you're trained correctly, you're going to use the post for leverage to push off of, and Caleb's doing that, and the post is going to keep coming off till someone buys better pegs.
Yep.
What are you going to do?
Thula getting spun around. Oh, looks like that was offside. So we'll have another face-off in the neutral zone. Or are they... No, I think they're going to take it all the way down. They're going to call that an intentional offside. I believe because they had a bit of time to back up and tag up, as they say, to stop the offside.
Yeah, the Mako player, or Mako, I should say. I keep mispronouncing that word, sorry. Yeah, I think the Mako player didn't pay attention to the referee and realize that he was offside.
Mako with the puck, skating to the slot, but it's stolen by March. I'm always inclined to still call him Marsh. I know that was misspelt from last season, but that's how I first kind of saw the name, so I apologize if I call him Marsh. Marshmallow.
Yeah, Marshmallow, I believe is his nickname.
Cross-ice pass by Simon to Sandoy. Back to Atwell. Saved by Price there.
Oh, wow. That was almost a great rebound chance there. Just bounced over, who was that, number 20 over his stick. Almost had another chance for a goal there.
I think we may have a delayed penalty here. Ref's got his hand up.
Neither goalie. Now Joel Gerard's leaving.
Yes, yeah.
Took a while to realize that.
I did see there was a bit of maybe pushing and shoving behind the play, but nothing too egregious.
And did someone drop a neck guard?
I think that's a neck guard, yeah. So the Swarm will have a 6-on-4 until the Mako touch up the puck, which will be right now. Let's take a look, see if this replay caught the penalty. I think it was behind the play, so we might miss it here. It was 2 minutes for slashing. They haven't picked a Mako player. Oh, now they have. That's going to be Hutchins. 2 minutes for slashing.
Naughty Hutchins. I see in the chat, Ottawa. Hello, Velocity Raptor watching from Ottawa. And Chris L. from London, Ontario. Hi, Chris. I used to live in London, went to the University of Western Ontario. Go Mustangs!
Cool, so another power play for the Swarm. Kind of tied up there on the face-off. Simon does a little move just to get around the Mako forward there. Puck to the corner, going behind the net. Pass to Sandoy, who skates it to the point. Back to Fontaine. Fontaine skates center. Ooh, just takes it out. Everyone's going to have to tag back up. Pass over to Simon.
Yeah, he got a little bit too ambitious there with those dangles.
Marco's still without a shot. Unlikely they're going to get one within the next minute, being on the penalty kill. Swarm into the zone behind the net. Fontaine with the puck. Pass over to Polozov. Looking for a shot. Gets blocked in front. Marco managed to dump the puck out of the zone.
Sebastian Steven clearing it. Coach Cam Stevens' son from the Admirals. And I'm not sure if any of his brothers are on the Mako. I think it might just be him tonight.
Yeah,
representing the Steven family.
Just him tonight. And we go saved there by Price.
Good rebound control there, Caleb. Not giving up any second chances.
Let's take a look at this replay. Do you think McDonough was wanting to do the same thing? Skate up coast to coast again?
Maybe. He has a really good shot. Played against him this summer. He was playing for the Toe Dragons against my team, the Mooseheads. He's a deadly defenseman.
We have a face-off. Marco managed to get the puck out of the zone. Kill more time for the penalty kill. McDonough with the puck. Another little toe drag to get round. Looking for a pass. Passes up to Tula. Pass to Hopkinson. Goes through his stick, but to Vordanov. Did that come off his glove?
I think it was just off the tip of the glove.
I
or
think
off
it
the
just,
cuff.
yeah, it just hit him. Good save there by Price. Vordanov, Hopkinson in the slot. Sorry, Johnson in the slot.
What a play. I think that was off a shin pad in the end. That was incredible passing play there.
Shot from the point by McDonald, but saved by Price and gobbled up.
Yeah, good catch, Caleb. Making that catch through the bodies. That's a difficult skill.
Cool. Just to give a correction of what I did say before. So next week, the Auckland Mako are going down to Dunedin to play the Phoenix Thunder. So there'll be one more week of kind of pre-season games. And then the very first regular season game will be the 24th of May with the West Auckland Admirals traveling down to Queenstown to play the Sky City Stampede.
It's Jesse Allen there. Oh, through the legs. And oh, huge save, Joel Gerard on Jesse Allen.
That was a really good save there. Good moves as well to get into that spot as well.
He's still sharp from last night, Joel Gerard.
Yeah, that was actually the first shot on goal for the Mako this game. They into the zone again. Dalmatau gets the pass over. Oh, Allen just couldn't connect the puck with kind of being too close to the goalie in a way. Oh, he swings and a miss.
All over the place, Jesse Allen.
That's what I look like at the driving range there.
Oh, and I think he's going to get another
but he's
chance.
away.
Shoot it, Jesse.
Oh, going up by Joel.
He has a great shot.
3 quick shots on goal there in very quick succession. Let's take a look at this shot again. This is the, so Dalmatau gets the puck. It kind of, I think it bounces off of Gerard's pads, which kind of messes it up.
It's hard to see if he made the save or if Jesse missed it, but either way, I think Joel had it covered. He is looking sharp so far.
Oh, we got Fontaine with a bit of a breakaway here. Shot to the glove. Price makes an interesting save. Manages to just kind of lie on the puck.
I think he was worried. He made the save, and I think he was worried it was trickling through him. Sometimes you get that feeling, and just flopped on the side to make sure nothing squeaked through.
Yeah, we'll see on this replay, but I think, it was kind of falling a bit on his left.
Caught him like in the cuff. You can see in the cuff of the glove, and you get awkward rebounds from that area. So I think Caleb wasn't sure exactly where it was.
Face-off won by the Swarm, but the Mako managed to get possession there. And
tripped over the blue line.
Tripped over the blue line.
Watch out. Ice is slippery.
Fontaine with the puck back to McDonald. Seeing what his options are. Going for another coast-to-coast. No, he passes the puck to Polozov. Stick handles his way there. Passes it behind back to Fontaine. Polozov managed to pick the puck up. Over to Atwell. Kind of threw it in the slot, but full of Mako players there. Ryan McDonald with the puck again. Just dumps it in, ready for a chase by Polozov on the other side. I think he missed that there. Fontaine collects it, though. Passes back that up to Polozov. Polozov still with the puck. Passes it back. Tula with the puck. Ooh, cuts in front. Oh, and scored by Jackson Fontaine.
Absolutely sniped. Top shelf. No chance for Caleb that time.
Yeah, just standing in front of the slot. No D's had his stick under his stick, ready to stick lift him. We have a check on that on the replay, but I'm pretty sure that's what went wrong there.
Yeah, there was a defensive coverage issue there for sure. As a goalie in that sort of situation, usually all you can do is just come out to the top of the crease, make yourself big, and kind of hope it hits you. But Caleb was a little bit deep there with how quick that play developed.
Yeah, for all those aspiring defensemen out there, what you want to be doing in that situation is you want to be really close to that forward, and you keep your stick underneath their stick. As soon as the puck comes, lift their stick, and they're not going to be able to score like that.
As you were saying that, we saw another Swarm player completely open in the slot. Nobody tying up their stick. Tie up sticks, kids.
Yes. Mako managed to break out of the zone there. Steven passes that into the slot. Big number Campbell there. A Swarm managed to collect the puck. Vordanov with space. He's just going to skate up. Passes up to March. He passes that to Vordanov, but that was tipped by a Mako player to break up the pass. By Hayward Jones, I believe. Dalmatau with the puck. He just puts a slapper. unlike him, he's got the hands to kind of dangle around them. But got to change it up every now and again. Don't know what you're going to expect.
Yeah. I think he doesn't have the hardest shot from distance. Probably needs to work a little bit on his shot this season to make himself more of a threat from distance. He's got excellent hands one-on-one. I don't know if there's a deadlier player in the NZIHL, but if the Swarm aren't going to give him that space to dangle in on the goalie, he's going to have to shoot from distance.
No icing call there, waved off. Swarm with the puck. They skate out with March over to Kushnaruk, I believe. No, Hufnagel.
Wow, and he almost made a play from his knees, passing it across the crease, but the other Swarm player could not make the connection on that one-timer. Oh!
We do have a penalty on the play.
And the net is off again.
There was a penalty call before, but yes.
Yeah. It was on the trip, as you saw the player making
from here.
that move there and makes the play from his knees, tries to pass it across the slot. Can't make the connection for the one-timer. That would have been a beautiful goal.
I believe that's Yang that's in the box. 2 minutes for tripping. Third power play for the Swarm this game.
Marcus, though, with the breakaway. The 2-on-0, actually. And
I don't know where the puck is.
I think it's between the skate.
Yeah, skate and post, I think, is where it was kind of choked up.
Yeah, Marcus bobbled it a little bit. I think maybe with the other player coming in, he had too many options, maybe overthought that, bobbled it a little bit, and in the end just had to stuff it short side. But Joel Gerard, again, very sharp there.
He almost could have gone for that move Kucherov does, the one where he looks like he's going to shoot, but he just lets the puck skate, just kind of slide underneath the goalie.
I think it's Dima Koptev on the Swarm, or maybe he's playing Mako tonight. That's his specialty. Whenever I play against him in scrimmages, he's always doing the Kucherov no move.
Big hit there. Polozov with the puck. Skating to the zone. Passes that, but that's stopped. Sandoy still gets the puck, though, with a shot. Cleared, but collected by McDonald at the red line. Passes over to Polozov, who just dumps it in, hoping Sandoy would chase onto that. That's still cleared out of the zone by Chamberlain.
So I see Andy Lunt 2 in the chat saying thought Dalmato played for the Swarm. So he does. So the Mako is a sort of development team that we have in the NZIHL to give young players more game time against the big boys. Dalmato is a young player, but he's actually good enough to make the Swarm's normal roster. So he's just helping out the Mako tonight to make the team more competitive. I think Dalmato is only 18.
Yeah. He's an Ice Black player as well, so he's yeah, definitely a really good player.
Yeah, already has a silver medal under his belt or around his neck, I guess.
Yeah. 24 seconds left in the power play for the Swarm. Johnson with the puck behind the net. Man, just a great wave there. Kind of just hits the goal with the puck there. McDonald keeps it in the zone. Over to Vordanov. Passes cross, but blocked by Wimmer there. Oh, but still stolen by Tula. Over to Hopkinson. Over to Vordanov in the slot. And another pass to Johnson. Saved by Price.
Yeah, I think there was maybe a little bit too many passes there. Swarm were getting a little bit too fancy, and I think they ran out of real estate to tuck it past Caleb there. Yeah,
I think Vordanov kind of just didn't have the right leverage to be able to get a good shot off and opted for the pass to Johnson.
Yeah.
Was just going to comment on the, were there any controversial trades or signings in the offseason? Well, we are an amateur league in New Zealand, so we don't really have any trades. Players are kind of free to sign up with whatever club they choose to play for. I guess one interesting movement, though, would be Jordan Chalice moving from the West Auckland Admirals down to the Sky City Stampede. To me, that's probably, if this was a trade, that'd be the trade of the offseason.
Yeah, we also had Josh Whitston-Lee moving from the Swarm to my team, the Admirals, over the summer. And that's partly because his flatmate Stephen Mawson decided not to play Swarm this year, and Josh couldn't bear to play for the Swarm without his buddy Mawson. Mawson's focusing on his MMA career and also just playing in our Auckland Prem division for the Rampage this year. Absolute menace, Mawson, with a big slapper.
Yeah, he could definitely do MMA. I didn't know that's what he did, but I believe that.
Yeah, I think he's hurt his foot, if I remember correctly. So he's not playing hockey this week, probably from a fight. Yeah, I would definitely not want to be in a ring with him, with Mawson.
We do have 2 penalties, 1 on each team. I believe that's interference by Fontaine, and then I think there was a high sticking penalty to someone on the Mako, potentially Allen. They're having a discussion there. No, they're putting Dalmatau in the box.
Oh, naughty Dalmatau. So many penalties this period already.
Yeah, refs are getting all warmed up for the regular season.
Yeah, I think, are we approaching roughly the same number of minutes of penalties as we do shots?
Be close to it. Now, because these are offsetting penalties, we are going to play 5-on-5, not 4-on-4. And then the next whistle, which will actually probably be the next period because we've got 2 minutes left in the period, those players will be able to come out of the box and continue playing.
So does it work like that in the NHL? I don't remember. I know at one point coincidental minors would be 4-on-4 and ooh, what a snag
by Gerard.
Joel Gerard with the glove. I think that was Leonard Wimmer ripping that slap shot. Joel looking very sharp again tonight.
Yeah, Wimmer just kind of like stuck his stick out to just get the puck over to the zone, and that created so much space for him. To answer the question, I actually don't know. The offsetting penalties is one that's kind of confused me a bit because I believe NHL and IIHF do it differently.
Yeah, there's a few rule differences from NHL and IIHF hockey. Like I think in IIHF hockey, as soon as someone puts their skate in the crease when the puck's not in there, then that's blown. That
is supposed to be the rule. That definitely does get called more than what they would in the NHL, but I definitely see times where there's guys standing in the crease and it doesn't get called.
Ooh, Jesse Allen unfortunately passes it to no one there.
Tied up in the neutral zone, but Atwell with the puck with a wide open Polozov. Had to do a bit of a move to get it, but he passes it to Atwell and he puts it straight into the net.
Oh, that was a pretty bad mistake, I think, from the Mako defenseman there. Did not notice the Swarm player behind him and attacked the Swarm player on the wing. Should have stayed with his man in the middle there.
To me, that seemed like a bit of puck watching because we got both D over to Atwell, leaving Polozov open, and then both of them went towards Polozov and let Atwell wide open.
Yeah, Mako will need to tighten up defensively if we don't want to see another blowout this weekend. I think last weekend it was 8-3 the final score for the Swarm against the Mako. Poor Caleb completely left out to dry there. No chance for him.
We do have a bit of a discussion between AJ Spiller and the ref here.
AJ Spiller is not happy with the ref. Can you hear what he's saying?
No, I really wish I was better at lip reading as well.
So some more questions. Chris L says, I believe 16, or a comment, I believe 16 games in the season. Yeah, yes. I think that's right, because you play a double header home and away against each team, and there's 5 teams in the league, so you're not going to play yourself. So each of the 4 other teams, 4 times 4, gives you 16. Some fun maths while you're watching hockey. So that's right, Chris. And having a look at the chat while the refs sort that out.
Yeah, I believe Spinorama's coincidental minors are a bit inconsistent. That's kind of my experience as well.
I think refs in the NHL just do whatever they want. Like, who's that one ref, that Wes McCauley, that says 2 minutes for, you can't do that.
Yeah. Yeah, looks like we got a Mako penalty to number 53. Andrei Serakov.
Sounds like it might have been a bench minor, maybe, because I don't think Andre was on the ice there. Maybe it was AJ that got the penalty and he's serving it. I'm
Yeah.
not really sure.
Yeah, that's
our
correct.
camera guy is nodding yes. Thank you for paying attention for us while we were looking at the chat.
As we wind down for the last 15 seconds here, Swarm with the puck, pass it. Oh no, going to keep the puck. Andy Hayes going to collect it on the neutral zone though. They're just going to wind down these last few seconds here. Wow, that was, we know their whistles work, don't we?
Yeah, there was the refs got a lot of practice calling penalties there. Both teams will need to work on their discipline. I don't think they called any bad penalties really. I mean, there was a lot of trips, just errant sticks. Yeah, the teams will need to work on their discipline, especially the Mako. They want to come back.
Yeah, Swarm up 3-0. Mako still only have 3 shots on goal as well, and that was from that very quick succession. So not too much zone time. 21 shots by the Swarm. So yeah, we may continue to see this for the rest of the game. But tune in after this intermission. We'll be right back for the second period for the Swarm against the Mako.
Kia koto. My name is Bartek Vertovsky, and I'm here with Josh Kretschmar, bringing you the action from the second period of this NZIHL preseason game between the Botany Swarm and the Auckland Mako. So that was a bit of a rough first period, eh, Josh?
A little bit. Yeah, lots of shots on goal for the Swarm and not too many for the Mako. Hopefully we see it a bit closer for this period. I'd like to see at least one goal for the Mako. That'd be quite nice. I know I'm wearing the Swarm jersey, but yeah.
Yeah, I too would like to see some goals from the Mako. I'm an Admirals fan, but I would like to see it go to overtime again, maybe, if the Mako can come back. And we saw some viewers in the chat, or let's see, who is that in the chat, was asking, SNemi10 was asking, why Mako so much smaller? So Josh, care to explain the deal with the Auckland Mako?
Yeah, so the Auckland Mako are a new team that started a few seasons ago. They are all under 23 players. So they're supposed to be like a development squad that get to play against the top NZIHL team. So even though they're called the Auckland Mako, they're players from all around the country. And yeah, usually they would have some, veterans on the team as well. But so far this season, they haven't needed any. They've just got so many great under 23 players. They don't need the veterans.
Yeah, that's right. And I think we do have a couple of South Islanders. I think number 24, was that, who is that again? The big kid.
Campbell.
Yeah, I think he's from the South Island. Big 6'4" kid. And I think it was Oscar Bohm. He's down in the South Island and joined last weekend. I'm not sure if we have any other South Island players playing for the Mako tonight.
So Swarm starting off in a power play for the second period from the bench minor.
It was Coach AJ, I think, who got that for arguing with the refs.
Yeah, a little upset about the icing calls. So we'll see if there's any change to that. I may have made a few comments myself.
Look at Marcus McDonald battling in the corner there. He's so physical for a small young kid. Love to see it. Not afraid to get aggressive.
Fontaine with the puck, skating into the offensive zone. Not sure what to do. He's just he kind of just passes it to the corner for Hopkinson to pick up.
I think he might have scored a goal for the Mako yesterday. I can't remember, but tonight playing for the Swarm for his usual team.
Hopkinson picks it up behind the net, passes to Polozov.
Polozov is so good at controlling the puck. It's like it's glued to his stick.
Yeah, he goes beast mode. He can just, not let anyone take the puck off him and skate like crazy.
Such a good playmaker.
Shot by Del Mattel. So that should be 4 shots on goal for Mako now.
Yeah, much easier than the other shots Joel has faced. He faced a few, even though he only had 3 saves to make in the first period. They were all good shots.
Big hit on Kushneruk by number 9, Hayward Jones.
Nash there, brother of Flynn. They played against each other last night. Today, Flynn is having a rest, and just Nash playing for the Mako. Proud mom Jen Jones watching tonight in the stands.
Johnson with the puck, passes it wide to Hopkinson, who's just going to dump it into the zone. The hit from Allen as well, after the fact. Hopkinson kind of clutching his face there. I don't know if that caught him up high.
Oh, yeah, he looks like he's in a little bit of discomfort. Hopefully didn't lose any chiclets there.
Yeah, I'll give you an update if we notice any. Mako with the puck. Now back to the Swarm with Vordanov. He sees space, passes up to Kushneruk. Saved by Price there.
Easy blocker into the corner. Good job, Caleb.
Kushneruk keeps it in. March going hunting for the puck there. Possession by Boniface. Passed up to Quigley. Loses the puck. Tula passes back to Andy Hay. Hay recollects it behind the net to Tula. Passes up to, number 20, Huffnagel. To Hill, shoot. Wide, March collects it. Oh, to Huffnagel, he kind of passes it, but that goes straight through the crease.
Oh no, I think maybe he was trying to bank it off of Caleb as Caleb was trying to get back into that net and just missed.
Like bang from behind,
Yeah.
hit the goalie from behind.
I think maybe he was trying to bank it off Caleb, but I'm not sure if that was intended as a pass or intended as a cheeky bank shot.
Hufnagel skates into the slot. He gets a poke check there. He recollects it. Puck goes wide. Swarm need a back check here. We've got Allen with the chasing after it.
Joel misplayed it a little bit. Accidentally gave it away to the Mako player, but no harm done.
So that was actually Lucas Fontaine before. Mako offside. They need a tag up. Still with possession though. Was stolen away by Fontaine. Puck goes around the boards, picked up by Simon. No, left behind by Simon. That exits the zone. Recollected by Polozov. Pass back to Sandoy.
Niue and Gretzky, as they call him, the best player ever from Niue. I don't know that for sure, but I am guessing.
If there's another Niuean player, then I haven't heard of it.
If you know a better player from the little island of Niue, let us know in the chat.
We've got a roughing penalty. I'm guessing there was a bit of a shove after the play there. Let's see it on the. Oh yeah, so that would probably be to Sandoy. Looked like a bit of a cross check to the shoulder there.
Niue and Gretzky. Maybe it should be Niue and Gordie Howe since taking the penalties. See Marku Multaharju in the chat saying, "Can we get announcers with easier names, please?" No, Marku, especially since you commentated with me last night. We both have quite difficult names.
I think us three should maybe do a commentary partner. Just no one will be able to pronounce any of our last names.
It could be worse. My name's not too bad for a Polish person. It could be Grzegorz Brzeszczykiewicz or something like that.
Yeah, Kretschmar is easy to pronounce, but everyone hesitates whenever they see it, and not a lot of people know how to spell it either. That's usually the first test for a girlfriend. Can you spell the last name? Face off to the left of Gerard. Kind of won by March there. That gets dumped. They clear it.
All the way down the ice to Caleb. So I think we're both hoping that the Mako can get something going on this power play so we get a bit of a game.
Stephen with the puck passes it to Chamberlain, who passes that back off to Allen. Picks a shot. Oh, that puck was a bit loose in the crease there.
Great
and
deflection.
Puck goes out. Not delay of game. That was touched.
Yeah, that was great deflection there, I think. And Joel Gerard had to be sharp to stop that one. Just off the toe of his pad.
Yeah, Allen managed to get that shot all the way through to the goalie.
He's not a big goalie, Joel, but he's doing really well.
Face-off won by the Mako. Shown by Hayward Jones. Andy Hay and Quigley battling for the puck on the boards there. Taken by Atwell. Passes that center to Fontaine. Ooh, just offside by Atwell. I think he thought Fontaine was going to enter the zone a bit quicker. But he was driven wide by the defenseman there. I believe that was by Boniface's driving him wide.
So regarding the coincidental minors question and the comments by Spinnerama29, so our cameraman, Hayden Potter, confirmed to us that this year we're following the NHL and it should be 5-on-5. I think in the past we did 4-on-4 for coincidental minors, but Hayden said that this year the rules changed to align more with the NHL rules.
Yeah, so if both penalties happen on the same play by either team, then or by both teams, then there'll be a coincidental minors.
That's right.
I just noticed that Luca Aranjus has actually left the bench. He looks to be in quite some pain with the physio looking after him there.
Oh no, Luca, my fellow Ranger, he's a great young player for the Rangers. We were hoping we'd have him tomorrow night, so Hopefully it's nothing too serious.
Good.
Hopefully it's just a little bit sore.
Good tip by Fontaine in front with the pass, but just went wide. Boniface with the puck behind the net. Passes that up to Cunningham. He passes into the center, available for Allen. He dumps it around the board. A little bit of a funny bounce off the Zamboni doors, but Mako keep the puck.
Sandoy's out of the box, and
Looks
another
like
penalty coming up.
penalty. That's by the Mako.
Mako back to the box again, their favorite spot.
Cross check. Actually, no, that was against the Swarm, even though the Mako collected the puck.
I'm very confused because I thought the ref blew the whistle as the Mako collected it.
Yeah.
What is going on?
That was a little confusing, but that's Kushnaruk in the penalty box for cross-checking.
Refs keeping us on our toes. Maybe a little bit of miscommunication between them. So another chance for the Mako to get one back and make this a game.
Yeah, shots are 24-8, the Swarm.
Yeah,
Pass off to Chamberlain from the point.
It's not what you want to see getting outshot 3-1.
Chamberlain with the puck. Passes. I think he was going to pass, but kind of like lost it when he saw that Dalmatau wasn't in the position he thought he was going to be.
Yeah, a little bit of a mistake there. He's a very good defenseman, Sebastian Chamberlain. Plays for the Rampage in Auckland's Prem League. And also for the Admirals.
Dalmatau passing to Chamberlain. Shot from the middle. We've got Murray with the puck. Stolen by Tula, who kind of dumps around, but kept in by Chamberlain. Passes to the point, Dalmatau. Takes a shot. Few sticks in front, though. Doesn't get to the goalie. Tula with the puck. He's going to take it up. A lot of Swarm defensemen willing to go coast to coast here. Allen with the puck. Tries to do a move, but Sandoy, Nguyen and Gretzky just stops him in his path.
Yeah, the Mako struggling to get set up. I think in that sort of situation, Jesse Allen probably should have held on to it and tried to wait for support. Since they've got the man advantage, you really want to get that zone entry and gain possession when you're on the power play.
Just going to mention, we are seeing a few plays happening behind the play. We may see this might get out of hand. Let's keep an eye on this.
Bit of rough stuff going on.
Yeah, I won't comment on who it was. The camera did miss it. It was behind the play. Fontaine doing good work of just dumping the puck.
Sebastian Steven chasing down that puck with only 8 seconds left. Soon the Swarm will be back to even strength.
Puck dumped in, chased by Boniface.
So this is always dangerous when someone's coming out of the box.
Penalty to the Swarm again, interference.
Well, both teams are loving the penalty box tonight.
That's going to Sandoy, I believe. Yes, yeah.
Oh, Nguyen Gretzky back to the box, 2 penalties.
Is that the office that he has, that Nguyen Gretzky has?
I guess so. Gretzky's office traditionally was behind the net.
Yeah. Yeah, that was an interference call. So, all right positioning by Sandoy. He just really didn't need to stick out his right hand to slow down the player. He dumped the puck much earlier than when there was contact made. Mako at the puck on the power play. Passing to the point. Put a shot kind of into the center, but saved by Gerard.
Good save and no rebound there. Just traps it in the gut. It's been perfect so far. Joel, 10 shots, 10 saves.
Face off to the left of Gerard. One by Mako. Oh, stolen by March. He's going to have a chase.
He's got a killer instinct, March. If you let him get some space, good chance he's going to score. Former Ranger as well. We're definitely missing him this season as he's decided to focus on the Swarm. Definitely not getting as many goals this year.
Quigley entering the zone. No, he's still got the puck behind the net. Passes that in front, but that's to McDonald. He's going to take it out. Kind of dangle his own teammate there, Hopkinson, to get around him.
It's like Hopkinson's okay after taking that hit to the face earlier.
Yeah, he's ripe and ready to get out there. Dumped by the Swarm. Settled down by Price. Campbell. The puck passes it up. Pass stolen by number 7, Kushneruk there.
Oh, man. What a play there by, was that Kushnerov, you said?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, man. Through the legs, almost shelved it on Caleb after dangling the Mako defenseman.
Puck enters the zone again. Mako struggling to set up in the offensive zone. Yeah, Swarm with the puck. Struggling with possession. Stolen by Campbell. Dalmatau with the puck. Ooh, close to enough side there, but we're good.
Maybe getting
Andy.
a little bit too fancy there. Yeah, the Mako, I think maybe need to keep it simple on those zone entries for when they have the power play. They've not really been able to get anything set up, and the penalty is over now.
5-on-5, Dalmatau takes the puck into the zone, passes that to Chamberlain, who just loses it. Vordanov manages to collect it from behind himself, passes to Johnson, open to Hopkinson. Oh, shoot top left. I think that may have touched either the stick or the blocker of Price.
I think it might have just been a miss, but he doesn't have to worry too much about that with his team up 3-0.
Chamberlain passes the puck up, but that goes straight to Tula. And to Vordanov, passing up to McDonald. Swarm are offside here. They need to tag up. Johnson just quickly jumped the gun before the puck actually entered the zone. Pass to Tula. Way up to March there. When Mako get the puck, they pass that up. Dumping it in. No one chasing. I guess they're going for a change. McDonald with the puck.
Oh, Drew Cunningham steals it.
Yeah, blocked by Cunningham and quickly gets a shot off. Good save by Gerard there. Hugging the post quite tight there.
Drew Cunningham, one of my fellow Rangers, one of the top scorers on the team. He only turned 18 about a month ago, but he plays very intelligently.
Yeah, that was saved by the blocker there by
was
Hopkinson. Yeah, could see that on the replay.
Good save by Caleb in that case. Yeah, that's Drew on the left wing there. Very good young player, only just turned 18. Plays very intelligent for a young kid. Doesn't make stupid plays. Always looks for the open man and gets rewarded with lots of goals and assists.
Mako managed to steal the puck by number 53, Serakov. Simon manages to keep it in. Oh, just fumbled the puck there. Marsh keeps it in with a shot on goal. Pad save. Oh, it just went in. That kind of just bounced over the pad there.
Ouch.
Scored by, sorry, I can't get the number there. Was it
Luke Simon that scored? Or?
No, he put the initial block up there. I believe that's Max Hill who scored that.
Oh, yep. Yeah, I think so. Well done, Max. See the replay now. Oh, yeah, it was Luke Simon with the puck there, number 4.
Simon fumbles the puck. I believe Boniface kind of chips it back. March puts the shot on goal, hit on the pad, and kind of just we kind of chip over the pad there into the goal by Hill.
Yeah, for the young goalies out there, so on those sort of shots, what you want to do is get your stick on the puck. When it's a low shot from far away, you get your stick on it sort of in a wedge shape, and you deflect it up into the glass around the side in the corner, so that way you don't get those sort of dangerous rebounds in the slot, which sometimes you have to pay for.
Yeah, just a shot from the point by the Swarm here. They have a good save by Price.
No rebound this time by Caleb. Well done.
Shots already 27 for the Swarm. That's roughly how much you'd almost expect for a game. At least an NHL game. NZIHL tend to have quite a few shots.
Yeah, Caleb's been very busy here.
Getting his money's worth.
Definitely. Yeah, I actually enjoy getting lots of shots as a goalie. I get bored if I get under 25, I'd say.
Yeah, if you've if you live far away and you got to drive to the rink and stuff and you don't end up making any saves, almost feel like a waste of time. Scored by Polozov there.
Oh man, that is not who you want on a 2-on-1 against you. Polozov and Fontaine, two of the superstars for the Swarm, combining, and Polozov finishes that.
Yeah, that's nearly unstoppable, that combination there. Let's take a quick look at the replay. Yeah, so Fontaine kind of just squeaks past the Mako there. Pass, another pass, and then shot by Polozov. That was, I think that was just under Price's glove there.
Yeah, so as the defenseman on that 2-on-1, so you see the defenseman ended up wandering a bit too far towards Jackson Fontaine. So you do want to stay between the two players on a 2-on-1. You don't want to pick one of them because exactly that happens. You don't want to give the puck carrier the chance to go into the middle and pull a move. A little bit of a defensive mistake there.
Yeah, the defenseman should always be trying to stop the pass. I always say the goalie can't stop the pass, so it's my job to stop the pass.
Well, you want to stop the pass, but not cheat too much to the guy who would receive it, because you don't want to give the shooter actually the opportunity to dangle or drag it into the middle for a better angle on the goalie. You want to force the puck carrier to have to make a difficult decision on a 2-on-1.
Yeah, that probably works a bit better at my level. But cool, Mako in the zone. Chamberlain with the puck, passes it to the middle, tipped. I think that pass was originally for Steven.
Oh, what a save by Joel Girard again. Big pad save there on that scramble in front of the net.
Vodnov with the puck, he's just going to dump it. His line, he wanted to change. He got a little bit interfered with there as he was coming off the bench. Or coming onto the bench, I should say. Storm with the puck, Simon passing up the boards to number 14, Van Melbrecht.
The Dutchman, I assume. Is he one of their imports?
He's not registered as an import. I believe that's probably just a Dutch name. He likely is a Kiwi citizen.
Okay.
I couldn't find an Elite Prospects page for him, so...
okay. I just didn't recognize the name from last season.
Yeah, unfamiliar to me as well. This may be his first shift of the game, to be honest. He is out on the line with Hill and March. Puck exits the zone with Simon picking it up. Serakov hot on his trail.
Bit of rough stuff there in the corner. Luke Simon shoving the Mako player down into the ice.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they have been teammates in the past, so hopefully that was all in jest. But
was that Serakov he was shoving into the ice?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought Serakov was actually injured. I'm glad to see he's out there. I think maybe it was last season he had a bit of an injury. Glad he's okay.
Face off to the right of Price here. Atwell up against Delmatal. Fellow Ice Blacks players. Out with the puck behind the net, pass to Polozov. We're taken by Boehme.
Louis Boehme. We're doing our French accents.
Atwell and Fontaine managed to get the puck. Taken out of the zone. Polozov with a bit of time. Up for the pass, but that was blocked by Boehme.
Oh, that would have been a tap-in if it got through. Polozov tape to tape every time with those passes.
Mako with the shot. Oh, they almost had another chance for the shot, but that was just got the stick tied up there by Fontaine.
Yeah, that illustrates the importance of rebound control for a goalie. If Joel Graham had made that catch, it's been very good so far, but then there's no chance there on the rebound.
McDonald, the defenseman, behind the net. Mako collect the puck. Hayward Jones skating up. Kushnerog passes that up to Hill, I believe, yes. With Johnson going in the center. Ooh, big rebound, but collected by the Mako there.
Yeah, good pad save by Caleb. In those sort of situations, it's a little bit too close to get your stick on it, unless you're very quick with your reflexes. You just got to use your pad.
McDonald with the puck, passing that to Andy Hay. Going to pass that one up to Johnson. quick pass to Hopkinson. He's going to dangle, make some moves off to Hill, who puts it in for his second goal of the night.
Oh, man. Yeah, not much chance there for Caleb. I think Caleb did his best to get over. I think he got a little piece of it, but just not enough. That is tough. He's being left out to dry here in this period.
Yeah, what great hand movements by Hopkinson, just to not let the D know what he was going to do. Got the pass off. Yeah, had Price quite wide, so wasn't able to get over in time.
Yeah, Richie just went through two defensemen there, drew both of them to him, and opened up that space for his teammate to hammer that one-timer in.
That's a playmaker's job. Well done there. 6-0 to the Swarm. 2 minutes left in the second period.
Richie's a very intelligent player, plays for the Ice Holes in the Auckland Summer League, the BHL. Faced him a couple years in a row in the playoffs, and he always finds ways to score sneaky goals. He is very unpredictable. He'll be in a terrible angle position, and you think you have the post covered, and then he'll just spot a little bit of air there, or a little bit of space, and sneak the puck in.
Richie Hopkinson was actually the first person to kind of coach me ice hockey, so everything I know, you can drum it up to him.
Oh, really? Are you
yeah.
a sneaky player as well?
I think I've probably changed a bit how I play now. Definitely not a forward. Solid defenseman. Oh, I think the net's just come off there, but that was another puck going through the crease.
Kyle March that time trying to set up his teammates for a one-timer. It's one-timers all day here for the Swarm.
We'll see what happens there. I'm pretty sure the goal is off the moorings there. So if the Swarm do score, that probably won't be allowed. But play continues. Sandoy off the puck. Passes that to Vordanov. He walks the line. Manages to get it to... Okay, let's see what happens here.
I don't know if it would have affected that goal, the net being off. I'm not sure what the rule is. If it goes in and the net's off a little bit, but the net being off doesn't affect the puck going in, I'm not sure what the call is there.
Yeah.
You can let us know in the chat if you know the rules better than we do.
I know the NHL rule on that. I don't know if it's the same for IIHF. It looks like we are going to award that goal.
Hayden, our cameraman, isn't sharing his rules expertise.
So I think that's going to be Hafnagel's first goal. They collected the puck for him. So that's going to be his first goal for the Swarm. Incorrect face-off here, so we're going to redo that one. For the NHL rule, I can explain. It's actually kind of what you said. If the goal would have been where it normally was, so say the net's gone off, but the puck would have gone into the net, then that would have been a good goal. So that would have been fine for the NHL. Oh, a big hit by Sandoy.
See, Jesse Allen took that pretty well. It didn't even get knocked over with
He
big
did.
Sandoy.
That's a tall player to kind of get hit by. Polozov keeps the puck in the zone. Passes that to the corner. Over to Simon. He's going to put a shot up. Oh, that was put on his pads, but Price didn't have a good view of that and kind of just fumbled off and potted in by Atwell, I believe.
So, as you notice, Caleb Price has black goalie pads, and that is actually one of the issues I've heard. I personally wear bright yellow because I like to be stylish like Marc-Andre Fleury and UC Saros, but with the black pads, one advantage is you get whistles easier if refs lose sight of the puck. But on the other hand, sometimes you lose sight of the puck yourself with black pads down there. It can be a little bit difficult to find the puck, and I think that's probably what happened to Caleb there.
Yeah, I think that's about right. Puck off the side of the net there. McDonald with the puck. Puts a shot on. Managed to get Price, saved by the pads. McDonald again. Kind of walks around player there. Picked up by Hill behind the net. Pass to the center. That's picked up by the Mako, who take it out of the zone. Pass it up straight to Hill. Wrong teammate there. McDonald with the puck. Pass off to Kushnaruk, and we're done with the second period.
Oh man, what a thrashing the Swarm are giving the Mako in this second period.
Yeah, 8-0. It was 8 last week, right? 8-3 to the Swarm.
Yeah, but I think last week on the Sunday, we saw 2-2 heading into the second period. Whereas this time, yep, there's no response for the Mako yet. So I think Coach AJ is probably going to try and organize his team a little bit, maybe make some changes during this intermission.
Yeah, will be interesting to see if what goalies come out. I know most of the Mako games, they've been kind of swapping the goalie in between the games. So yeah, we'll have to wait to see.
I think Connor is going to be itching to get in there. Connor Parr, who's usually the Swarms. I think at this point in the season, it's looking like Connor is probably going to be the starter for the Swarm, but filling in for the Mako today. I think Connor Parr is probably going to go in for this third period just to get some action and give Caleb Price a little bit of a break.
Yeah, we will be right back for the third period after this quick 10-minute intermission. Kia ora, folks. Welcome back to the third period of the Botany Swarm versus the Auckland Mako game. I am Josh Kretschmar. This is Bartek Ivatalski. As we get set for the third period here, Bartek, there may be a few things that the Mako maybe need to improve on this period. Is there one thing that you can maybe think of?
No backdoor passes for empty net tap-ins. They really struggled that period, shutting down the Swarm. The score is 8-0 at the moment. Shots 35-13 for the Swarm. So the Mako are definitely going to need to tighten up defensively if they want a chance to make a game of this. And actually, we see Connor Parr is in net for the Mako in the red and black pads, has gone in for Caleb Price. Caleb was quite busy there for that the first two periods of this game. So we'll see if Connor can stop the bleeding, because the Swarm sense the blood in the water.
Absolutely. We still have Gerard in the net for the Swarm. So yeah, Gerard versus... Oh, sorry, face-off's just taken. Luke Simon behind the net with the puck. Pass that behind for Sandoy. Back over to Simon. Simon kind of passed it to Elwell, but he was not aware of where that puck was going, so that's collected by the Mako. Mako into the zone. A little bit of a dump. Sandoy getting there first.
Ooh, Leonard takes a hard fall into the boards.
Sandoy collects up on the boards, but Chamberlain actually gets to it. Puck sliding a bit more with the fresh ice. Oh, icing against the Mako. So we'll go all the way down for face-off in the Mako zone.
So if there are any viewers still watching with us in this absolute thrashing, let us know what you think the final score will be. Do you think the Mako will come back and make a game of it? Or do you think the Swarm will continue their dominance in this period? Let us know what you think.
Mako win the face-off. Chamberlain with the puck. Pass that up. Good exit. Passing that into the center.
Quigley there, carrying it in.
Yeah, unable to keep that going into the zone. Swarm picked that back up. We've got Hopkinson with the puck, looking to break out.
Ooh, Marcus steals it and the trip.
Pass. No, oh, yeah, no, we do have a call. Bit of a hesitation on that, but I think that was the right call.
Yeah, obvious trip there. Great work by Marcus. I think he's been the best player for the Mako tonight. Has been energized, throwing the body, battling, doing his best to get his team going. And he's got a power play for them. So we'll see if maybe the Mako can get an early goal here, just a minute and 20 seconds into this period, and start some sort of comeback.
So Hopkinson off for tripping as the Mako pass around the zone. Bit of a shot to the net, still picked up by Mako players. With the puck, trying to skate through the slop. The Swarm said, nope, you're not coming through here. Oh, kind of dumped out, but got a bit of a chase now between two number 9s.
Ooh, Nash goes hard into the boards there. Hopefully he's all right.
Yeah, a little slow to get up. I think he's all right.
Players just got tangled up together. There won't be any penalty on that play.
Mako look to break into the zone. Dump and chase. Dalmatel on the chase. He picks that up, beating Sandoy. Passes into the center. Shot on goal. Gets blocked by Simon, I believe. And he just dumps that out, killing more time on the penalty kill.
Yeah, just 57 seconds left, about halfway through this penalty. Not many chances really for the Mako. Maybe one shot on goal so far.
One shot on goal so far. That will be two.
But that's an easy one for Joel. No worries there.
Oh, just kept in by Campbell there. He's still got it. That gets saved by Gerard.
Good save. And you see he used his stick there, directing the puck into the corner and avoiding any sort of rebound in a dangerous situation. Great rebound control by Joel Gerard.
Big clear by McDonald all the way down the ice. Mako have to reset up. I believe that's Hutchins with the puck skating in. Kind of dumps it. Gerard kind of clears it out of the way, causing no issues. And McDonald again with the clearing of the puck.
You can see Tanya Evertoska, my wife, in the chat, watching from wherever she is. Guessing Mako will have some of AJ's fire to bring after the break. Yeah, hopefully AJ lit a fire under their butts to get something going.
Yeah, Hopkinson out of the box now. Had the puck, dumped that before. Chamberlain with her, passing it up. Oh, good move there by, I believe that was Quigley. No, sorry, that was Wimmer with that move there. Wimmer with the puck again. Pass that into the center. Off to Quigley. Oh, he just couldn't get the backhand, to get the right touch to put the shot on.
Great save by Joel Gerard, maintaining that, I don't want to say the word and jinx it, but
You don't subscribe to Joel Rindelob's theory?
what is Joel Rindelob's theory?
Oh, he doesn't care. He will say it.
Oh.
He's bold. He's bold,
maybe
that guy.
I should say, I think yesterday I was trying to avoid saying it. I jinxed it, and then Lachlan lost her. All right, shut out.
Oh,
He's got
no.
a shutout
That's
going.
sad. That's sad.
Shut out, shut out, shut out.
Maybe for our entertainment benefit, though. Atwell had a bit of a shot, but I think there was a penalty on that play. He was either held or something, or maybe a hooking. I couldn't quite see what the ref's call was there.
Number 19 going to the box.
Going to do it here, hooking. Yeah.
The penalty box officials have been very busy today, opening and closing that door over and over. It's a revolving door of players going in and out of the penalty box.
That's a good workout. Those doors are not the lightest. So that's Lachlan Boniface, 2 minutes for hooking.
So he's up here from Queenstown, one of the South Island players playing for the Mako. So shout out to the Boniface family if you're watching. Hopefully you're proud of your son's play, doing his best to get the Mako back in.
He prevented almost a sure goal with Atwell coming in hot. So almost right. Oh, that was a big hit from behind. I'm a little surprised that was not called. And we have a penalty on that second play, though.
Yeah, I think arguably Marcus should have gotten the call on that first hit. I think that would have possibly could have been charging, could have been hit from behind.
I think there's a few things you could have called there, because that was definitely a hit from behind, a hit number 4. Came in with the elbow as well. And, yeah, boarding, because he kind of fell face first into the boards there.
Yeah, you
see it on the replay here. Let's see if he hits the numbers then. Yeah, that is on the numbers.
Right into the numbers on Luke Simon, and you saw Luke Simon actually. Well, while we were playing the replay, he was giving Marcus some cross checks there, and has now gone off. Maybe the coach called him off to avoid some rough stuff going on there.
I didn't see. Oh, we've got Polozov in the box. For the Swarm. So we'll play 4-on-4 for at least a minute here.
So, yeah, since those were not coincidental minors, we are playing 4-on-4.
It creates a bit more space for players to kind of make some moves. You might see a few more deeks, a few dipsy dangles. McDonald with the puck. Passes that back to Tula. Oh, just fanned on it, but still, he kind of got a pass away, but that was straight to the Mako players. Hopkinson just kind of comes in and says, that's my puck.
Oh,
puts a
great
shot
save
on
by
net.
Connor.
He went short side. I think the goalie was probably expecting far side, but still made the save.
Yeah, Richie pulled it across the net, making Connor move off his post and then try to tuck it back in on the short side. Great move by Richie Hopkinson, and Connor Parr had to be sharp there to stop that one. He's looked good so far in this third period.
Parr freezes the puck for a face-off here. Take a look at this replay of Hopkinson. He just kind of takes that puck. He's going to shoot it short side. Very deceptive, though.
Yeah, those are actually really difficult to stop as a goalie back against the grain, because if Richie had taken it all the way across the net and tried to tuck it far side, Connor would need a hard push to make it over there.
Sandoy not letting any Mako player come through.
That's the second time that he's made a hit on
Allen.
And neither time Allen has fallen over. He's pretty sturdy for a kid.
Yeah, good work by Allen there. Simon with the puck. Good to see that he wasn't actually too hurt from that hit. 5-on-4 for the Mako now as the puck kind of just got given up to them in front of the penalty box, but Atwell takes it.
Yeah, Allen would have had an odd man rush going the other way, but just missed it there. It didn't get a stick on it.
Puck kind of squeezes out to Fontaine there. Puts that behind the net. Bounced off of Atwell's skate, so he kind of lost control of that. Fontaine with the puck again. Kind of just dumps it. Swarm are on the penalty kill, so they're not too concerned. As I say that, Polozov just comes out of the box, 5-on-5. Mako kind of losing the puck there. Chamberlain with it, manages to get into the zone. Looking for the pass in the center. Oh, bounced off of, I think that was Quigley's skates.
Yeah, almost deflected off a skate. Joel had to be sharp there to stop that one. One of his 17 saves tonight.
Yeah, Stephen with a late hit there as well on Vordanov. Vordanov's going to return the favor. We do have a penalty. I think that's against the Swarm. No, it must be against the Mako. There we go.
Another one. Mako again going into the box.
Interference. That may have been. Yeah, I think that was from the late hit on Vordanov.
Is it Ben's?
Yeah,
Sebastian Steven.
Yeah, Sebastian Steven.
Yeah. Oh, no. He spent a bit of time in the penalty box lately. Maybe, is he arguing with the ref
there's
there?
a little bit of confusion.
He looks confused.
Where's the other? Oh, no, two refs there.
So while they sort this out, so...
no, it's Allen actually going into the box. He came
Jesse
up.
Allen.
He was on the bench, so everyone was trying to work out who it was. 46 and 48 look incredibly similar, so I think they accidentally grabbed the wrong guy initially.
So, Jesse, your girlfriend Chloe, if you're watching, Chloe, tell your boyfriend to stay out of the box. I think Chloe's over in Montreal. Might be the wrong. Oh, never mind. Jesse's not going in the box. Never mind, Chloe. Don't worry. Your boyfriend's not going in the box.
Stevens may have just thrown him under the bus and said, "No, you take that penalty."
Who is in the box? Did they put Sebastian in there? In the
yeah,
end?
yeah. Sebastian
okay.
Stevens in the box now.
All right. So Coach Cam's kid. Cam is the assistant coach tonight for the Mako, alongside AJ.
Mako into the zone. Swarm again winning the face-off, but the Mako are quick off after the draw and are picking up possession. I've seen that at least 4 times now this game. The one positive side that the Mako have. We've got Hayward Jones with the shot. Kind of weak and blocked. There we go.
Ivan Dalmatau.
Dalmatau with the goal. Kind of a bit messy in front, but Dalmatau managed to just settle that down and put it right to the back of the net.
I think he had 2 whacks at it. I think Joel might have saved the first one, then Dalmatau put in the rebound.
Yeah, I've got to say, I was very much hoping that there was going to be a goal by the Mako. I did not expect that to be a shorthanded goal, though. That is really awesome to see.
Yeah, we see he got 2 whacks at it, tapped the second one in. Not much Joel could do there. Sorry, Joel. Shutout's over. I must have jinxed it.
We'll blame you, Bartek.
I accept full responsibility, Joel.
Still got Stephen in the box. Do not come out after a short-handed goal. Unlike the Professional Women's Hockey League over in America, trying out some new rules there. If you score a short-handed goal, you get a person coming out of the box.
Right, I saw that.
Yeah.
Let's see, Connor getting a face full of snow here. Look at that. Was that Sandoy? No, I think it was Thuler giving his teammate Connor Parr a face full of snow.
This needs to cool down a bit, maybe.
You're welcome, Connor.
Let's go, Swarm!
Face off between the 2 number 6s, Atwell and Quigley. One by Atwell, but as I said again, Mako are so quick to get that puck afterwards. McDonald with the puck on the point. Pass over to Fontaine. Switches position with McDonald and passes back to him. Put a shot, hoping for a tip in front, but that goes through everybody. Fontaine picks it up on the point. Back to McDonald. To Tula. Back to McDonald. Over to Fontaine. Lots of space. Puts the shot up. Parr thought he had it. That got rebounded behind the net.
Parr's movement is very good. You see how quick he's getting into position? Very sharp tonight.
Polozov, the puck passes to Fontaine. Back to Polozov. Passes to McDonald. Shot on top left, just wide. Collected by Fontaine. Over to Polozov. Back to Fontaine. Does a little bit of a move there to break the forward off of him. McDonald. Nope. Polozov steals it off of him. Puts a shot up. That gets deflected up. Collected again by Fontaine. Back to McDonald. Fontaine. He's going to try another move. No, shoot. That kind of just went through everybody there. Bounced off someone, though. We've got a streaking Mako player here. 3-on-2. That was offside, unfortunately.
Oh, no.
Allen just jumping a gun again. Just got to slow it down a bit. Bit antsy. They did have a good chance with the 3-on-2 coming up, so I think that's why they were a bit eager.
Yeah. See, Velociraptor in the chat, PWHL with a heart. Thanks for sticking with us, Velociraptor, in this slightly lopsided game.
Yeah, unfortunately, I haven't had much chance to watch the PWHL myself. I've heard the product is pretty good, and the playoffs are going on at the moment. Really awesome to see what looks like it's going to be a pretty solid women's hockey league now.
Yeah, being from Toronto, I'll be cheering for the Toronto team. I don't remember what they're called.
They haven't got names now. They haven't got names yet.
They don't have names yet?
No, they're just the cities.
Just Toronto.
Yeah, names are coming later. I think the intention is they're going to eventually sell those teams to people who want to actually build a franchise kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Personally, I would like to see something like the European football model, where, for example, Barcelona FC has their men's team, which everyone knows, but they also have a women's football team, and they also have a basketball team, etc., all under the same brand.
So like a women's Toronto Maple Leafs?
Yeah. So just like how the Toronto Maple Leafs have the Toronto Marlies, which share a lot of the same branding and have similar jerseys, I'd like to see something similar with the PWHL teams, if that is an option.
Kushner making a play there with just one glove on. Still got a shot away.
So Velociraptor saying Toronto is crushing it. Awesome. Is Sarah Nurse playing for Toronto? Sister of Darnell Nurse on the Edmonton Oilers. I think she might be.
I know she is playing. I don't know what team.
And Phil Kessel, who was most recently playing for the Vegas Golden Knights, his sister Amanda Kessel is also an excellent hockey player. I don't know if she's playing in that league, though.
Net just slightly came off its moorings there as Parr was trying to make the save.
Yeah, get some better pegs. These pegs are so annoying as a goalie. Hate when I push off it, my net goes flying into the corner.
Face off won by the Swarm. They get possession this time as well. Hill with the pass to the center. That's picked off by Dalmatau. He's skating off with speed. A few Swarm haggling him there. Tula manages to break it off of him. Oh, pass blocked by and to the point for the Mako. Pass. Oh, no. I can't tell where any of their passes are going. We've got Tula going onto the puck there against Cunningham. Murray with the puck, puts that into the center. Oh, that got tipped. That was pretty close to the net there.
That was a dangerous deflection there on a not-so-dangerous shot.
Tula with the puck. He's going to try and break out. Mako picking at his feet there. Hill dumps that in. Ref did a great move to not take that straight to the face.
So Velociraptor says Spooner is the #1 goal scorer in the PWHL. I assume she plays for Toronto. I'm not familiar with that name, Spooner. But that's good to hear. Go Toronto, whatever their name is. Hopefully at least their colors are blue, similar to the Leafs.
If they had a Vancouver team, I'd cheer for them, being a Canucks fan. But
Yeah.
once expansion comes, I'm sure that's in their future.
I'm cheering for the Oilers in that series, but you know, I just want a Stanley Cup parade in Toronto. So if the Oilers, or rather if the Canucks end up going through, I'm going to jump on the Canucks bandwagon. Whatever Canadian team is left, I'll cheer for them.
There's plenty of room on the bandwagon for the Canucks here. That is Fontaine with the puck. Manages to pass that up to Atwell. Passes that into the corner for Polozov. Looking for Vordanov, who is skating into the center. That's picked up by Mako, and they dump that in. McDonald lays a big check on Allen. Again, not going down.
So Mrs. Evertovska in the chat saying, hope one day we get to see an NZ player in the PWHL. So I think it could happen. So so Darren Blong, the former Admiral legend, his daughter Katja Blong, has actually been training with the West Auckland Admirals this season. And she is really good. She actually, I just can't stop her. She keeps doing these between the leg shots, top shelf on me. So to be honest, I think she could actually play in this league if the rules change to allow female players. We do allow for female goaltenders in this league. We have, as we saw last night, Lachlan Hyde played for the Admirals, and Grace Harrison has played for the Botany Swarm for many years. But we haven't had a female forward or defense woman in this league yet. I think if the rules change, Katja could definitely do it. She's a very talented young player.
Yeah, I believe she's at a hockey academy in Ontario. It's somewhere in Canada, and she had her first season with the Ice Ferns this year, and she stood out. She was incredible. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she was the top point scorer for the Ice Ferns.
Yeah.
While being only 18 or 19.
I think she turned 18 fairly recently. And we have a chance going back the other way for the Mako, but Connor whacks in the corner. Yeah, Katja, she was actually in New Jersey this year playing for a high school there. She actually played against Martin Brodeur, the legend, arguably the greatest goaltender in NHL history, and told her mom she played against against someone named Martin Brodeur, and he was very good.
Oh, good shot there by Tula.
Speaking of good goalies, I don't know if Martin Brodeur could have saved that one. That was a rip right in the top corner. Yeah,
good position, high slot for Tula. Was able to. Didn't really look like there was much traffic in front, and let's take a look at this replay. See if Connor was able to really see what was going on.
I think he had a good view of that, just zipping by him, but that was an absolute bullet of a shot right in the top corner. I don't think that's really Connor's fault there. That's difficult for any goalie to stop.
Yeah, true, Tanya. We do have the NZIHL that will be starting in a month or so. The Auckland Steel being the Auckland team. Yeah, that should be pretty good. I think I'm unfortunately missing all the live games for that. But those are actually really fun to watch.
Swarm goal scored by number 85.
Yeah, good luck Steel this season. I think they won the league last year. We're the top team in the New Zealand Women's League. Oh, another goal there on par.
Goal by Jackson Fontaine. Just roofed it backhand.
Oh, short side roof.
Very, tight into the goalie there, and was able to just roof it up. So that's 10-1 now. Shots 48-22. Yeah, very easily we could hit 50 shots here.
Yeah, it's a bit of a blowout here tonight. So thanks to those of you sticking with us as the Swarm absolutely demolished the Mako.
I regret not saying it now, but I was going to call in the third period that this final score is going to be 11-1. I'm hoping that might still be the case.
Well, we've got only 4 minutes left, so I think that there is a good chance of getting to 11-1.
Sandoy with the puck. Did a no-look pass to Polozov. Faked out the forward there. Atwell collecting the puck in the corner. Pass it off to Fontaine. Fontaine. He almost looks like he wanted to. Can he do a lacrosse goal? I feel like Fontaine's good enough to do a lacrosse goal.
I think he has the skill. I've never seen him try it, but maybe he knows how to do the Michigan.
He looked like he was setting up for something. Maybe he was just trying to deke out the Mako players there.
If there's a time to do a Michigan, it's in a 10-1 game. Go for it, Jackson. If you can do it, go for it.
Polozov skating into the zone. No look pass, but that's picked off by Serikov. That was offside.
So Jaws was never my scene. Very appropriate name for a Mako game. Do they telecast NZIHL as well? I assume you mean the women's league. NZIHL is the men's league we're currently watching. So yes, the NZ Women's Hockey League also gets televised. They have their own YouTube channel.
Yeah, so just if you can just search up on YouTube NZWIHL, it should be your first result there.
So Lachlan Hyde, who was playing for the Admirals last night, normally plays for the Steel in the Women's Hockey League. But she's a very good goalie and is definitely good enough to play with the boys.
Yeah, absolutely. So Hopkinson dumps the puck around the boards. Collected by Vordanov. He goes to put it past him, but that's collected by Steven. Pass that to Hayward Jones. Pass up the boards. Not sure where it is. McDonald manages to collect that. Taking that off of Fontaine. Lucas Fontaine.
So I think we've had 3 female goalies in the NZIHL. I think we had Lily Forbes play, I think, for Christchurch.
Yes.
We've had Lachlan Hyde play for the Admirals a few times against the Mako. And Grace Harrison for the Swarm. She's currently on the Swarm roster, but hasn't dressed yet. I think she had a car accident last year and might still be struggling with recovering from that. She's a very exciting goalie to watch. Played Division I NCAA hockey in the U.S. for St. Lawrence University. That's extremely high-level hockey, the highest level of hockey you can really play other than the PWHL. And she set some records for St. Lawrence. Very exciting goalie to watch. Plays a lot like Jonathan Quick. So I'm hoping she gets healthy and gets some games in for the Swarm this year.
Ooh. Big hit there.
And the best part is Grace is a product of Auckland, New Zealand. Auckland born and raised. So that's really cool to see such a skilled goalie coming out of Auckland.
We got Campbell with the puck, but stick handled a little too hard. And we got Hafnagel with the puck skating into the zone. Oh yeah, we did hit 50 shots for the Swarm. Fontaine with the puck, passes that back to Simon. Looking for a pass. Fontaine joins him on the rush. Pass that back to Simon, but that's picked off by Mako.
Yeah, it's pretty tough to win when you give up 50 shots against and only get 22 shots for it, getting outshot more than 2-1.
Yeah, some of the Hurricanes Rangers games this series has turned out like that, and the Rangers have still won. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm hoping the Rangers lose one, and that Jonathan Quick goes in, because I love watching Jonathan Quick. He's one of my favorite goalies in the NHL, and I just want them to put him in. I hope Shesterkin has a bad game. So
I don't know if that's possible, but yeah.
Surely it is. Surely Quick will get some game time. At some point, Shesterkin has to have a bad one.
They did play today. I will not spoil the results. Go look that up yourself.
Velocity Raptor says, I live near SLC. Is that Salt Lake City? SLC?
Oh, the new Utah team? Is that the reference there?
Could be. Let us know, Velocity Raptor.
If that is the case, what would you want the Utah team to be called?
I've heard some people say Storm and Mormons.
Yeah.
There's some other names that I think I'm not allowed to say on this chat, which are pretty funny, but I don't know. I don't have any good ideas.
I see Utah Yeti thrown out a lot. That
okay,
sounds pretty
that
good.
sounds good. Yeah, I could do Utah Yeti.
I've seen someone say Utah Scorpions.
Because you're a Scorpion, I'm sure you're a fan of.
Yeah, I was kind of wanting that one maybe. We finish up here with 10-1 to the Swarm. Guess you could call that an improvement from their last game as well, from an 8-3 win. Swarm are going to be
for the Swarm for sure.
Yeah, improvement for the Swarm, maybe not for the Mako. They're going to be getting ready to fly down to Dunedin next weekend to play the Phoenix Thunder. Be sure to tune in for that game. I'm pretty sure, I'm just going to quickly check, I'm pretty sure that is going to be the only NZIHL games next weekend.
Oh, I see. Velocity Raptor says St. Lawrence College. Yeah, that's the university that Grace Harrison played for, the goalie for the Swarm. And she set a few records there for the St. Lawrence women's NCAA program. And Marku says, Marku Mutahari says Utah Swarm as a suggestion for the name.
If there's some sort of connection there, maybe, yeah, sure.
I don't know. Are you just a Swarm fan, Mark? Is that why you're saying that? That it should be the Utah Swarm?
Yeah, maybe. So the next Swarm games that you can expect to see will be in Botany. That will be against the Phoenix Thunder after playing the Mako. That will be on the 25th and the 26th of May. Make sure to come down to the rink if you're in the area. If not, tune in and we'll be live streaming.
Yeah, so I think Sebastian Steven, who is currently playing for the Mako today, so former Admiral, Coach Cam's kid, so he's down there in Dunedin at the University of Otago, and he'll be playing for the Thunder. I think Oscar Bohm, Coach Jeff's son, will also be playing for the Thunder as they travel back up here to Auckland to face the Swarm.
Be sure to tune in for the Swarm game. There are a couple of imports still yet to come to play for the Swarm. I have heard they are pretty good. They play in some leagues that some other NZIHL players have never played in before. So, yeah, be tuned for that. You'll probably see some really good skill, hopefully.
So it looks like there's a Czech guy, maybe one of Kozak's friends, coming over. So last year we had Stepanek, who was the league MVP, coming over from Europe, pro Czech player, one of Kozak's friends. So possibly Kozak's brought another pro Czech friend over from Europe.
Yeah, we've got David Ruzichka from the Czech Republic, and then there's Artem Anisov, who has played in the KHL, which is the top Russian league. I think he's played about 20 games for them, so any sort of experience in the KHL is really impressive. Can't wait to see them in person.
Yeah, the KHL is probably the third best pro league in the world after the NHL and then the American Hockey League, the AHL. Maybe ECHL. I'm not sure how it compares to ECHL. But
I think KHL's a bit up more than that, yeah.
Possibly.
Cool. Well, we're going to wrap it up, folks. Yeah, make sure you tune in next week. Ka kite anō.